cut now the subject out of the background. So that's the first thing you should do. Now once you do that, make sure you it's above the layer. So now I'm going to add one. Some of you just think, okay, it's just by adding hue and saturation. Now notice what I do when I add hue and saturation, and I bring it downwards, and now I change. Nothing is going to happen because we have ash. And on my last video I talked about this hue and saturation, selective color, color balance, and the rest. Well, color balance and the rest can work, but for this one it won't work. Nothing will work because it's on a harsh background. So I'm just gonna get rid of it, delete. And now what my best go-to is the selective color. Why? Because the selective color has mid-tones and the neutral. So this color right here is the neutral color. So if you don't know the colors, you can just click on the drop down and see the white is on this side, the neutral. So basically all the colors here are present. So I'm just going to choose on the neutral, and then like I said, I've explained this before, if you want to add blues, because I want to add blues, I'm going to take it towards this yellow. So just by adding blues, taking it up. Now it's not adding blue, it's adding something like violet color or purple. Yeah, so I'm just gonna fix in green as well, so it looks like this. So the more I add green, the more it changes to cyan. So we can also make it look, let's take it backwards a bit so it won't look so saturated. So this should be fine. And now I can take on this. If I take it towards like this, it's going to give me my counter height. So let's just take it backwards, not too much. And if you like it like this, that's cool. So but like this looks fine for me. So if we want to decrease the opacity, the contrast, add contrast to it, and we can take it backwards. Okay, so this look cool, and I also want to affect some part of the white part. So I'm just going to choose this one and probably just find a way to manipulate that color so it looks bluish like that, and we can add small cyan to it. So this is what we get. Now concerning our what's it called, so we have this before and after, so it's looking so good now. And if we want it to look more bluish, you can just add some colors to it. Go to hue and saturation again, the selective color, and then we can go into the cyan or blue and then add more blues to control all the blues in the image like that. And let's see what we do with the greens. So just to add, and we can add more contrast as well. Go to the blues if there are blues. Okay, so I don't want to change the real color of the blue she's putting on. So like this, and also take this backwards, and let's just brighten this one up a bit. So we have this. And if you feel like, okay, we want to use this opportunity to add more colors to our skin, we can go to the red and pop up some yellow color and like that. So you don't have to worry about. Let's take it a little bit overboard like that. So it's gonna make it more pop, and we can just go add some colors. Go to the red as well, pop it up. Yeah, because that's just the difference between these colors. Go to the cyan and add more colors to it. So we have it like this. And if you feel like you want to clean it from where you don't feel like you need it, that's okay. Well, this one looks good to me. Now let's look at our before and after. So we have before, which is looking like this, and after, before and after. So if you also want to add texture to the background, you can bring in some texture and add to the background. But for this one, I guess this is way better.